Today we're going to be talking about how to avoid taking rejection personally. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, I want you to watch the entire video. You like the video? Comment, like, subscribe at the end of the video. Next, I would not be talking about all women, even though it feels like it. And if you haven't subscribed to my second channel, who is Anthony Spade, link is in the description. All right, today I'm going to be talking about how to handle rejection better instead of taking it personally. Now, if you look around at the news and a lot of stuff, you have a lot of bad guys out there that when they get rejected, they're doing evil things to women or exploiting women because they got rejected. For one, I'm gonna start off by saying, if any of you feel like you try to talk to a woman and she rejects you and you have to call her out of her name or you have to talk bad on her, you're a loser. I'm just gonna say that. And my channel is here to make you stronger so you don't do that or you avoid doing that again. Okay. One thing that you need to understand, when a woman rejects you, it's because she's analyzed you too fast. That's why I always tell guys, the cold approach nowadays is unnecessary. It's unnecessary. Every woman is desperate for a challenge. They're not desperate for a man to walk in their life and sweep them off their feet, even though a lot of you guys have been programmed for that. That's the first thing that you need to understand. There's no reason to cold approach a woman. You're already showing signs as a weakness. You're showing signs as a needy person. Why? Women have hundreds of guys that are walking up to them every day saying the same thing. Another 1,000 in their DM. The only way to stand out to a woman nowadays is you have to be the guy that's not chasing her, but you have to have something. She has to be curious about your life. She has to be curious about you. All right? So that's the main thing that you need to understand right now, is that cold approaches is not needed. And that's one of the reasons why you're feeling salty whenever you're getting rejected. First, this is what you got to understand. Know your worth. Know your worth. That's going to make it a lot easier. If you know you tried to get with a gold digger and you work stocking shelves making $8 an hour, you're in the wrong. You're in the wrong. It's that simple. When it comes to women, they're going to look at everything physically and materialistic. They're going to want the money. It's that simple. So know your worth. If you're the guy that knows that you don't have enough money to go for the gold digger and the gold digger rejects you, that's your fault. Now, let's say you're the guy who is successful, right? You're the guy that does have it all, but you feel like, all right, just because I got it all, she's supposed to automatically like me. And then when I show up to talk to her, she rejects me because I'm still corny. That right there is not knowing your worth. Your worth is going to start on the inside and the out, collaborated together. Coming together. That's what you have to understand. If you got the money and you still have the dominancy, that's both that you need. But if you have the money, but you don't have the dominancy, you need to go and correct yourself so you can get stronger. So you must know your worth. And your worth is not what you imagine yourself being. Your worth is actually sit down and look at your bank account. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, am I a guy that women really want? Or am I a guy that women would use to keep from being lonely? And when they find something better, will they get rid of me? What do I work on? So know your worth, know what to fix, or know what you need to get better at. Next, accept the feedback. What do I mean by accept the feedback? Women nowadays are being bluntly honest about why they don't like you. They're willing to call you out on stuff. They're willing to tell you immediately why I don't like you. Take the feedback. Absorb the feedback. Listen to the feedback. Listen to what she said, why she rejected you. Women are doing that now. They will call you out. So when you take this feedback, don't take it personal. You must understand, I'm not perfect and I need to stop being perfect. All right? Accept the feedback and maybe look and see if it's true or not. Next, let yourself be mad. You gotta let yourself be mad. I'm not gonna tell you not to be mad because you got rejected. All right? But what you have to understand is you gotta move on from it. Now, what causes men to hate women behind rejection is that you guys get rejected by one girl, and then you immediately try to approach another girl, and then you would immediately try to approach another girl to try to make up for those girls that diss you. Some of you guys just stay consistent, which is cool. But what you need to do is take a step back and self-reflect. You may not need, once again, you're going to have to reflect on the woman that you're going after and why she is actually rejecting you. But the main thing that you have to do after rejection, be mad, but move on. Next, don't overanalyze the situation. What do I mean by don't overanalyze the situation? Don't think too much what happened. Oh man, I should have did this. Oh man, I should have said that. Oh man, I shouldn't have walked like this. Oh man, I shouldn't have did that, right? So what you do is you go to correct that thing you think you did wrong, and you try to approach the same girl again, just in a different way. A lot of you guys would do this when you know you're gonna see the same girl over and over and over again. Now, when you get rejected by a girl that you just see out in public, it's automatically given nowadays. When you walk towards her, talk to her, she's gonna analyze so much. And a lot of them ain't gonna tell you. A lot of them are just gonna say, hey, you know what? I'm not interested, move on. But what you need to do, stop analyzing. Stop saying, oh, I'm this, I'm that. No, you haven't found the woman for you. And the one reason why you haven't found the woman for you is because you're not moving in the direction opposite from women. When women see you doing stuff, not paying attention to them, that's when she wants to tag along. That's when she throws herself in front of you. Trust me, when a woman likes a guy, there's no such thing as rejection. It's always, please accept me over the other girls. Next, you're gonna need to have real people around you. When I say you need to have real people around you, a lot of you guys get rejected and then you go get advice from people that are just emotional as you. People that are just emotional as you is gonna always tell you what you wanna hear. Grandma would never say, oh, that girl's out of your league, you shouldn't be going for her, because you're not showing grandma the pictures. You're just going to grandma saying, hey, why are women acting like this? And grandma may be thinking of another girl that you're not even trying to get with. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to have brutally honest people around you that's willing to tell you the hardcore truth as to why you are getting rejected and why that girl rejected you. Some of you guys go to emotional people, and emotional people turn around and give you an emotional answer that they think you're going to like, so you don't look at them as the bad guy. All right, are we understanding here? Guys like me are not afraid for you to hate me because I told you the truth, but the rest of the world can't handle that. So change your circle around you and get some brutally honest people around you, and I guarantee you when you get rejected, you won't take it personal because you'll know your worth, you will know exactly how to adapt to it, and you will understand that it's a numbers game. Once you understand it's a numbers game, there's really no reason to even chase women when you understand that it's a numbers game. All you got to do is focus on making sure majority of the number of women are coming towards you, and they're typically going to attract to money and looks. All right, this is Anthony Spade. Hopefully you was able to get the message. Comment, like, subscribe. Hasta la vista.